Okay, I've been away for a really, really, really long time, but I'm back. Yeah. I'm no longer in Port Alberni. I'm back where the civilized type people live. That's in Fort St. John. I'm back. And a lot of things happen. See, let me show you something. Look, see? Now no one can that's a Doctor Who wall, because it says Doctor Who right there. See where it says Doctor Who? See? Wait, it's out of focus. You'll come in focus soon. Hello? There, see, there's a Doctor Who wall. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Doctor Who, look. This is a cosmic cube, and you hit it, and it's purple, and it's green, and yes, it's see. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna put him over there now. Go see. And I've got this too. This gives me the power. This is the pyramid power. See, it's got powers. Goes on. And pull it up. It's just. Okay. Now, there's lots of things you should know. First of all, I've got a new fan. It's an itty-bitty fan. You see, it fixes your stink pits. Yeah. And I got this. This is my sweet and sour Randy's experiment. I'm going to keep this until it turns black. And we'll see what happens. And someone hasn't seen you for a while. Papa Smurf says hi. And Papa Smurf is now, because he's lost his he hasn't been on YouTube for a while, and I've taken him off. Yeah, he's become a crackhead, so he thinks he can fly. Apparently not. And look, you see that? You know my big fancy printer, it died. Yeah, it's just not alive no more. It died. So I had to replace it. I replaced it with this. It's a Samsung printer. And it's a color one, but it's extra super duper special, because not only is it a color one, it is a laser color printer. It's magic. It prints things in color with lasers, which is light amplified through stimulated emissions of radiation. So you got that. Now, look at this. Okay, everyone's heard of the X-Men. They're Marvel's premier superhero group. Well, they were until the Avengers come along. Not enough of the Avengers, because the Avengers suck. So you got the X-Men. Everyone's familiar. Yeah. And there's been the 3. No, wait a minute. Well, there's been 3 main X-Men movies, but there's been 2 sub-movies, X-Men Origins. One would be Wolverine, and the other one is X-Men First Class. Yeah. And then, so there's been that. And then there's been animated. Now, everyone's heard of the X-Men. Everyone's heard of the anime. Anime is Japanese animation. Now, look what they've done. They've gone, you got X-Men, see? And it's anime style. I haven't watched it yet, but I think that's going to be pretty cool. I bought a new video game. I'm making a mess, silly, goofy. It's Batman Year One. Now, you look at this. This is probably one of the most poorly designed video game covers I've ever seen. All you see is like the text blurb, and you see Xbox 360. But seriously, unless you're actually looking for it, you're going to see this here with Batman, but you're not going to see the actual Batman himself, because it's just poorly designed. I don't know. It's not like this, which is Batman and Blu-ray, and it's obvious Batman Year One, and you got a picture of it. I don't know. Yeah, and looky here. Do you know what this is? I'll tell you what this is. This is, wait for it. Are you waiting? This is a key. Well, it's the old key, but it's still a key. This key will get you into the Turtis. This is the Turtis. And if you remember what a Turtis is, it has to do with Doctor Who. But you know, we're not going to get into the Doctor Who rant and ramble, because if I get into the Doctor Who rant and ramble, you know what's going to happen? I'm not going to shut up. And Lord knows, when I'm in this condition, I just won't shut up anyways. And look, I got a new fan. See, I showed you my fan already. That's right, so go screw yourself. Wait. Oh, there you are. Hi. And look, I got this. This is a hammer. And what you do is you hammer things. See, listen. And you can sing a song, If I Had a Hammer, but more about Len Nimoy later. And speaking of Spock, Nimoy's a fibber. He says he's going to retire from acting. Yet in the last 2 episodes of Fringe in the last season, he was there. So I guess J.J. Abrams just waved enough money under his nose and said, okay, I'll do it. Now I gotta have my coffee and cream. Good coffee, good cream. See? Now that's the secret. See, when does it work like this? That's the secret. If you leave it sitting there, all the secret colors that you don't see by just tapping it will appear. That's kind of a cool secret to know. Now, what else is there? So I have a hammer, and I got this. It's a double-edged nose picker. And oh, you know what else? I've got so many DVDs now that I've expanded my DVD collection to 5 binders. So I gotta figure out how much paper goes in each of the 5 binders. It's crazy talk. I don't know what's going on. And okay, I want to do some impersonations, but I don't wear them, so I want to see if you guys know who I am. Okay, ready? Steve. You give up? Okay, I'll tell you who I was. I was Oscar Goldman. Oscar Goldman was a guy played by Richard Anderson, not to be confused by Richard Dean Anderson, who played MacGyver and Colonel General / Jack O'Neill. That's Richard Dean Anderson, or better known as RDA. Richard Anderson's this guy from the 70s TV show, The $6 Million Man. He played Oscar Goldman, and he also played Oscar Goldman in The Bionic Woman. Now, here's another one. Tell me who I am. Are you prepared? Okay, here we go. Of all the souls I have encountered in my journeys, his was the most human. You give up? That was William Shatner in his Oscar-winning performance as Admiral James T. Kirk at the funeral of Captain Spock. And once again, we bring it back to Nimoy. So, yeah, and, oh, who am I now? He's dead. Doctor's dead. I can't go on. The doctor's dead. You're a fake doctor. You're just a poor copy of the clone of the doctor. The real doctor's dead. I saw him dead. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. He's alive again because he he got rid of his regenerated powers and he bumped him into his decimated hand. So I'm okay. Yeah. So that was Rose Tyler, and she was finishing off by freaking what's her name, Catherine Tate. Who I love Catherine Tate. I think she's she's a comedical genius. But I don't like Donna Noble. Donna Noble should be just, well, white from existence like Rory was that time. That's what I think. And speaking of comedy geniuses, there's this redheaded woman. Speaking of redheads, her name was Lucille Ball, but she's dead now. But she's still and she was in a TV series back in the 50s called I Love Lucy, and then she was in another one called Here's Lucy, and then there was another one called The Lucille Ball Show, and then there was, she's a comedy genius. It doesn't matter how many times you see the show, it's still funny. And you know what, Lucy, that's explaining to do. Yeah, I don't know what else. Oh, do you know what this is? This is a stick to stir your coffee up with. I don't know what else I can do. I think people should just not be mean to each other. I don't know where that came from. But look, I got see if you can see. Come on, you can focus. There we go. Look, I got more who than the last time you saw me. So look at all that who over there. Oh, it's got to focus. I'll fix it. So let's fix it. Look at all that who. It's everywhere. There's my fez right there. Can you see my fez? There's my face. Yeah. Oh, look at that more 12-inch finger. Ooh. Yes, and look, there's my fan on my desk. There's my video games. There's my magic color laser printer. And look, there I am looking at myself. It's like, wow, look, it's like an infinite. It's an infinite thing, an infinite vanishing point. It goes off into no infinity. It's kind of hunky-dory cool. Oh no, focus. What's going on? What? Trying to fix. Ooh, sim sardine. Delayed reaction, yeah. Okay, look, my cube's a different color again, so I'm gonna have to like just pop it. And I switch to the other setting. Watch what happens. See? It's just white. It's just a white. Now look, I'm gonna hit it again and again, and it's all flicker flashing. I'm gonna turn it off so I don't want to destroy the batteries. But I want to show you something before I go, because it's kind of important. And look, you see? It's not the serpentine freaking Time Lord BS. It's pure Gallifreyan, which means this is super duper rare. And yeah, it's mine. It's mine. You can't have it. It's all mine because I'm in charge, and you're just a bunch of noobs. Goodbye.